Hey, it's Terry. I'm going to go over my CVS haul from today. I am going to apologize for the lighting. My kitchen is overran with a kid's school project right now, so I'm not able to video where I normally do. Um, to start off with, the new policy with the coupons, how they're ringing up. Of course, CVS is always your mileage may vary kind of thing, so I personally have not had any problems at all with the CVS coupons. Um, I know that it does say with the CVS Redbox coupons that it's awaiting validation or whatever it says, but not to worry. When you've got the 4 off 20, like the oral care, um, it's taking them off, even if after your coupons the total is below the 20. Mine went through just fine today. I didn't have any problems whatsoever. She didn't have to override any of it. It was actually pretty simple. So it takes a little bit longer because she has to hit a couple buttons at the end uh, to completely validate those coupons. But it's still my everything went through just fine for me. I didn't have any problems. So right now I'm gonna knock on wood that it's not really affecting my shopping. So the only items that I did from the CVS ad itself were the scope and the Colgate toothbrushes. The scope are, I think it's when you buy $10 worth, you get a $5 extra buck. Um, the Scope Classic, these are $4.99 at my store. So when you buy two, it's within the 98%, so it will still kick out the extra buck. I used the $1.50 from the November P&G. The Colgate toothbrushes, these are the Sonic Power toothbrushes. Those are $5.99. I used a $2 coupon, and I think it's a $2 extra buck you get, and it's a limit of two. So with that, with the two toothbrushes and just two of the scope, that was enough to meet the $20 to use my 4 off 20 for my oral care. I think the total was like 21 and some change. So after my manufacturer coupons, that would bring it down to 20 or bring it below the $20 mark. And my 4 off 20 came through just fine. I didn't have any problems at all. So that went just fine for me. And on that same transaction, I got the HP ink. I had a $5 off of one from the Red Box. And I also had a 20% off shopping pass that I got when I got my flu shot. Those shopping passes are good until like March of next year, I think. It has a pretty long life on those, so um, if you haven't got your flu shot, you can still do that and still get that 20% off shopping pass. But I did notice that on my transaction when I used that, it only took the 20% off on my ink. It did not take the 20% off of the toothbrushes, which I think those are on sale anyway. But the scope, those are not on a sale price. So with the email coupons, those would usually take off, but the 20% does not. So try to keep that in mind if you do use that 20% off pass, that it does not apply to items with the extra bucks attached to it. So, and I threw those together, and I think I put something else in that transaction to get my total up above 50 because I had a $10 off of 50 that I wanted to use. And like I said, everything went through just fine on that. No beeps with anything. Um, and then all the rest of my deals are candy deals. My store marked all the Halloween stuff 50% off. I think it was Thursday. And then today, about 5 minutes before I walked in the store, they marked everything down 75% off. And that's as far as my store will mark down. They never mark anything down the 90%. So that's the best clearance that I'm going to find at my store. These witch hats, it's a standing witch hat. I think it's kind of creepy looking, but it's retail value is $60. My store sells them for $30. With the 75% off, made that, I think it was like $7.50. So it's a pretty good price on those. And it's like a 3-foot, I think it stands about 3 foot tall, so it's pretty good size. And then the little peanut characters, I know those are hard to see. These peanut characters, these are regular price $5.99. With the 75% off, makes those $1.49. And then the floating skull, I think that's just one of those that you hang up and it hangs down. Normally $16.99, was $4.25 with the 75% off. And then this cup here, something that my son wanted. It lights up. It's just a little tumbler. Those are normally, I think, $6.99, and with the 75% off was $1.75. The Welch's fruit snacks, these were 99¢. I used $1 off of 2. I'm not sure which insert this coupon came out of. Used $1 off 2. Made those 29¢ each. The M&M's candy corn, these were $1.05. There's $1 off. I think it was from last week's Red Plum. I only had 7 of those. Used that, and they'd be 5¢ each. And then I also got a couple of more and used $1 off of 2, and that made those I think 55¢. The Milky Way and the Snickers, these are, I think they're $1.88 at my store. I don't know if that is an ad sale or if it's just my store marked them down. I can't remember. But I used $1.50 off of 3. I think it made those like $1.37. The Wonka candies, got some Nerds and some Sweet Tart gummies. These were 99¢. Used $1 off of 2. Made those 49¢. The Starburst candy corn. These were, those were 87¢. I used $1 off of 2. Made those 37¢ a piece. And then the Hershey's miniatures. These were $1.75. I used it was a coupon similar to this. It was $1 off of 2. It was come from a mailer. Had a few different Halloween candy coupons, so I made those 65¢ a piece. Now, I didn't have a coupon for this. Let me move this where you can see it. This is a huge bag of, it's a 3-pound bag of Disney candies. Those were marked down to $2.50. I want to say those are normally like $12 or something like that. They're usually pretty high. So I thought that $2.50 was a really good price on those. So I grabbed one of those. So got some really good deals on the Halloween candy. If your store marks down to 90%, I would look for them to be marking down pretty soon. Like I said, my store's already down to 75%. That's as low as they'll go. So I went ahead and hit up the clearance deals today and stocked up on my candy. Thanks for watching.